This is just a short video to tell you how to get ready to take your bike to Bonneville Speed Weeks the first time. Use the checklist they provided you. You're going to use the left side of this checklist and go down through 7B12 unless you're running a streamliner. Then you're going to go on the right hand side of the page too. There's going to be quite a bit of information on this checklist you might not know. So follow, you can use the rule book. Section 7 will help you fill in the blanks of that checklist. Check your tires. Make sure the tires are in good condition. They're not old or cracked or worn out. Check the date codes, 21/19, 21st week of 2019 in this case. I don't use tires over 3 years old. Make sure the tires that you're using are going to support what you're racing at. If I'm racing in a class at over 223 miles an hour, these 0R rated tires are only good to 200. You need DOT race tires to go over 200 miles an hour. I go ahead and check, go ahead and take the wheel weights on both tires as an additional safety margin. Make sure you have metal valve caps and stems. That will flunk you in the safety inspection. Because I have Z-rated tires and I'm racing in a class over 200 miles an hour, I have a limitation of 200 miles an hour. Your tires are your limitation. No matter what the record is, you can't go faster than 200 miles an hour. Make sure your axles have a split pin or safety wire. In this case, I have both. And also make sure your rear axle has a split pin through that or safety wire through that. Loctite is not a substitute. Make sure all your clutch lever is not broken on the end. Your brake lever's not. Both of them work. You have a safety lanyard. It works. Your cutoff switch works. Make sure your throttle moves smoothly. They'll check that also. They also kind of recommend having these fire retardant sleeves on the bikes now. It's not a requirement as far as I know. I do it myself. Make sure that everything you have water or oil that goes in or out of is safety wired. Bonneville Speed Week's not necessarily a requirement for this, but Speed Trials is. I recommend doing it anyway. Even here I do with the oil filter. One of the biggest areas that will flunk you at the inspection and does besides tires are these chain guards. Make sure you follow the recommendations in section 7 of the rule book on chain guards. That will flunk you. Steering dampener, you have to have a steering dampener. The steering dampener is not a fork lock. Your forks have to go lock to lock without bottoming out that steering dampener. They will flunk you if you don't. When you get through the tech inspection, they're going to give you a safety tech inspection sticker. You can't go to the line without this tech inspection sticker. I also use a little checklist to help me along the way when I get out there, just to remind me to do everything. I'm going to have some more videos. The other videos will cover tools and other equipment you're going to need at Bonneville Salt Flats.